Good morning. Happy Friday. So today, guys, I thought we would keep things really simple. And if you're just tuning in, welcome to another edition of the Regina Rosa Celeste Show, also known as Pearls of Peace. And I am working on putting everything together and organizing. And at the same time, I have noticed myself coming up some perfectionitis, we're going to call it. And that is the syndrome when you want everything to be perfect. And I don't know about you guys, but has anyone ever felt like that? Like you want everything to be to a T? And what happens with that? It's not necessarily a great thing, because the wonderful thing about evolution and about evolving is that we get better, right? But what happens is if we're too busy trying to be perfect, we miss out on the result that we're trying to achieve because we're working so hard to make everything perfect. And I will tell you, in my humble opinion and in my experience, perfection often comes when I'm trying to control, right? When I'm trying to control a situation and I don't know whether instinctively or intuitively, there's something that I can't quite grasp. And so I'm trying to make it perfect because I can't get to the result I want quite fast enough. And so what I invite today is for you to relax into knowing that it's coming. Whatever it is, whether it's a new job or it's a new relationship or it's more money or a project, whatever it is that you're working on. Because in the last 2 weeks, I've been talking with students and with clients, and I've been hearing a lot of this perfectionitis showing up. And I think that's why I was able to see my own, because I started to feel like this, almost like a gurgling, kind of rising to the top. And every time I talked to someone, it was like, oh yeah, I can resonate with that. And then again, like a day later, oh yeah, I feel that. And then an hour later, oh, totally, right? And so the beautiful thing about it is that you can help support yourself by catching yourself in the act of perfectionitis. And we know that itises cause all kinds of other concerns and issues if we don't take care of them. So I wanted to today really get clear about what are some things that you could do to get yourself out of perfectionitis. You guys ready? All right, cool. Drop me a comment. Let me know, have you ever had perfectionitis? And what does it do for you? And how do you get yourself out of it? Because today's tool is definitely going to be one that you can utilize to help you along your path and your journey. All right, so let's get started. And it's super, 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 super simple. You guys are going to laugh because we've done it before. But today we're going to be really intentional about it. And we're going to make sure that we're really mindful, because I want you to access this tool anytime you forget and anytime that you're in that moment where you're thinking, oh man, I'm really picking on myself right now. So what you do is you're going to stop. Step 1 is stop. Step 2 is reflect. You're going to reflect on what's going on. What's this emotion? Where am I feeling it? Am I feeling it in my shoulders? Is it in my belly? What and where is this conflict happening? And then third is I'm going to ask you to let it go. That's right. I said, let it go and start over. Because the truth is where you are at the moment you are. And you've done everything you could to get to this point, right? If you haven't, then now's your opportunity to do more. But if you've done everything you can, you just get to lean into it, lean back into it, and just breathe, which is the tool that we're going to focus on today. So I gave you 3 tips right there, which was to stop, reflect, and let go, right? And I love breath work because breath work is such a tangible and simple reminder of how to do all three. So the first thing you're going to do is if you're seated like me, right? You might be laying down, but if you're seated, go ahead and bring your knees. I have myself on two blocks, and the reason is because I want my hips higher than um, than my than my knees, right? So you can sit on a block, you can sit on a blanket, but just you want to have your hips a little bit elevated. Go ahead and rotate your shoulders back. Take a nice deep breath in through the belly, lift up through the lungs, through the heart, and breathe out the mouth. Beautiful. Let's do that again. You can open your palms and rest them on your knees. Nice big open breath. Exhale out your mouth. Again, nice full deep breath in and exhale. Again, nice big deep full breath. Exhale. Awesome. And I want you to imagine as you're breathing, so we're really gonna like kind of dissect the breathing today, right? I'm gonna give you some really tangible tools, but I want to give you some visuals as well. And breathing is one of those things, literally. I mean, there's thousands of different kinds of breathing techniques. And most of us don't even realize that. We're just breathing, right? We're just, yeah, I'm breathing, right? But how many times do you catch yourself actually stuck in a breath or feeling like you're out of breath, even though you're breathing? It's because we're not breathing fully. We're not enveloping the air and then oxygenating fully ourselves, which is why we're tired, which is why we're inflamed a lot of the times. Our body's inflamed, which is why we're lethargic. That's a fly or something. I'm trying to get on camera too. Whatever it is, there's something that's disturbing our breathing capacity, right? And it's not for anything other than knowledge and education. So I'll be sharing with you some more techniques, but today I wanted to keep it really simple and just give you some basic breathing options. So again, breathing in through your belly, lifting up, and I want you to imagine your chest and your lungs opening and expanding as you breathe. So do that again. Take a nice full deep breath from your belly, from your diaphragm. And imagine like a balloon that your belly's opening and lifting and expanding. And then bringing that air all the way up through the top of the chest. So through the belly, up the core of the body, the lungs, the heart, and exhale. And you can even imagine a white golden light. You can imagine your body expanding. You can imagine feathers. You can imagine clouds. Whatever it is that helps you think of expansiveness when you breathe, that's what I'd like you to remember and consider. Because as you're breathing, you can really open up the capacity for your lungs to take in air, which is really critical right now. It's very important. And it's always important, but especially now. So taking a nice full deep breath and maybe even placing your hands on your belly and deeply exhale. Beautiful. Now, some people ask, Reg, do I count in for 2? Do I count out for 4? Do I count for 4, out for 4? What do I do? The truth is, as long as you're breathing fully, doesn't matter. Those are just techniques. So there, like I said, there's thousands of different breathing techniques and options. And every time we're on together, you might notice a different style of breathing. There's some people that breathe for count of 4. Some people breathe for count of 2. Some people don't count at all, right? So the counting doesn't matter as much as you feeling fully expansive and relaxed in the breath. And the reason is because you're recycling, or actually not recycling, but you're creating new air and you're cleansing the cells. You're actually creating new air within the body by cleansing and purifying the old air. So it's really important to breathe fully. And I like to think of, we get our cars cleaned, right? We get checkups, we get alignments, we change our oil, right? So it's like nature's way of cleansing your body and purifying from the inside out. So I hope that helps today. Just a little something to take you on your day, on your Friday. And then next week, of course, we'll be back for Q&A with Yogi Reg. Remember, you can ask questions during the week. I get all kinds of questions, and then I bring it to you with a response through a video. And I look forward to continuing our journey together. And you can join me Monday and Wednesdays for yoga in the morning, where we talk about yoga, health, and wellness. And I throw in other shows during the week. So all the best to you guys. Make it an amazing, awesome day. And remember to stay out of perfectionitis. The best thing you can do is to stop, reflect, and let go. Have an amazing, awesome day, guys. Thanks for joining me today on the Regina Roses Celeste Show. Have an awesome day.